डुब्दो छ घाम त बढ्दो छ छाया छाडेर जानेलाई पोलाइछ चोखो माया हे हे हा हा ला 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 Okay, so Maile Janeko Kura is a song about all the beautiful lessons that I've learned throughout my life. So this line says that Dubdo cha ghama ta bardo cha chhaya. During the time of the sunset, our shadows, lengthens. So I'm trying to rhyme that with one lesson that I've learned, and that is छाडेर जानेलाई पोलाइछ चोखो माया भनेको चाहिँ when people like in general think that the people that have left them are the people that they were truly in love with. This entire song is not about love. It's about friendship, it's about family, it's about mom, it's about the country, and it's just one line about love. It was supposed to be a lullaby, but I put it out as a pop song. So music was always, I thought it was like a side thing that I would do in life. So I thought it was just a passion project. I'm happy that it's now like my main focus. With each song, I've realized that there are so many things I want to say. Because I come from writing background, whatever I want to say will shift from writing articles to now putting it on songs. But now that I see my journey as a singer and a songwriter, I just feel okay, these are just few baby steps that I'm taking and that I have to really spread my wings and have yet to take the flight that I want to take. There's a certain purpose for everybody in this life, and I have realized that it is music that I have to do for the rest of my life, and that is what I divinely feel. So it's gonna be a long journey ahead, and I enjoy it quite much. I am actually very, very fond of rom-coms. Any romantic comedy like that from that genre, what would I say is my favorite? Oh, Miss Congeniality is one, and it does not belong to the rom-com genre, but I love Jumanji when it first came out, the first one, and the second one is also quite funny and entertaining. I like light-hearted, funny movies because there's enough horrific things happening around in real life. So when I watch a movie, I'd rather be relaxed and have fun and enjoy the story. I would any day watch a rom-com, any day. I don't know. I mean, if there's a no-no happening in a relationship, I'd rather not be in it. I mean, I would filter out things in the dating phase itself. So if you're asking me what's a no-no in a dating phase, there are so many things. I would have made sure that I'm like comfortable enough with this person to spend my life and or to be in a relationship with. I would see if we are compatible in our thought processes, in our ideals, in our visions, in our lifestyle. Opinions can be different because everybody cannot be think like how I think. But the singular vision for life should be sort of similar, because if it's clashing, then that can cause a lot of problems. I would have made sure that there's no space for no-nos at all. I think I'm the planner, sort of. I plan what to do, like dates. I like to have fun. I like to incorporate a lot of activities, like going here, there, going to the gym, working out. I believe in constantly improving myself, and henceforth when I'm in a relationship, I will have that person jump on board and, do things that improve our lifestyle or overall as a human being. So when I read books, I share those books. When I listen to a certain music that inspires me, I share that music. And I would want that person to also reciprocate that. So I think I'm that kind of person. I like this team energy, like partnership. A true partnership where we're both evolving and we're both teaching each other and both having fun at the same time. Okay. I really want to go to Sri Lanka. Although they're in a crisis right now, Sri Lanka has always been on my list. The tinta countryले बनेको, I think it's Laos, Vietnam, and Thailand that creates the Golden Triangle in that area. And I want to explore that and then do all these sea activities. I've done snorkeling, but I would like to do deep sea diving. I really want to do that parachute thing that they do. So I think I would want to do something that I haven't done together with my partner. I love the mountains, and there's something about the mountain air that's just unbeatable. It's very spiritual. I don't know, I get like an entire aura cleanse when I go to the mountain. I feel that. But at the same time, I love the ocean, I love the beach, I love summers. What I do not like about the mountains is that I am a person who do not like winters. So when you go to the mountains, it's winter all the time. It's so freaking cold. You have to layer up and then you have to walk for hours. It's a lot of trouble, but it's worth it. But since I have not been around the beach for a long time now, I would say to your question, I'm a beach person. I want to go to a beach ASAP. Khoptar in the far west Nepal is definitely a very beautiful, mysterious and a mystical place. It's not for everybody because they're not very well equipped when it comes to tourism. I mean, they don't have high-end hotels. They don't even have basic actually hotels around the area. So it's a very sort of a hippie trail still. But the place is so beautiful and it's quite magical. Nepal is pretty friendly for solo travelers, male or female. I believe I've traveled the length and breadth of this country and I've seen that it's very safe. You just gotta be cautious yourself. When you're traveling alone as a woman, I suggest that you call your friends and family and tell them about your whereabouts time and again. Make friends with people you can rely on. Give information to the hotels or the lodges or the tea house that you stay in. And other than that, I think it's a very, very solo travel friendly place. Off the top of my head, as you ask this question, I went trekking to Samriddhi Rai in 2018. So we were documenting my travels at the time for Sammy Adventures 2. I remember having conversations with owners of the tea houses as we went. But there was this one lady that I remember very particularly. Her name was Mithu Didi because the name is so sweet. And then what happened was a lot of people watched that episode and went to Samriddhi Rai and met Mithu Didi. Told her that we watched about you in Sammy Adventures and here we are. It's been now 4 years. You know, there are people who go to the trail, Samriddhi Rai trail, come back and say that Mithu Didi was talking about you or Mithu Didi says hi to you. They don't have a phone there or social media. So that is the one way we connect with her and it's always so endearing and so sweet. There's a Nepali tongue twister. It's called ting matitel. I ask my friends to say that because it's quite a tongue twister and I can say it quite fast like ting matitel. Like that's a favorite. That's a fun one actually. Normally I go with scissors, I don't know why. Just instinctively I go with scissors. I don't even remember the last time I played rock, paper, scissors actually. Thank you for asking me that question. I do not have a style statement. I think I'm furthest away from wearing anything fashionable or trendy. I just go with whatever my mood is for the day, and mostly, as you can see, I'm very casual, very, I would say, sporty chic, and I always have my sneakers on, and it's only in rare cases where I have to wear heels or where it's mentioned in the invitation that you have to be formal. On occasions where I have to be on stage in a formal occasion, then I wear heels and try to be prim and proper, but all the other times I'm literally wearing anything that could be fit for a gym really, or any kind of sports. In the mornings, I normally do my yogas and my meditation. I play basketball every day, but now it's on a break because we don't have a tournament coming. Shout out to my basketball team. It's called Lalitpur High. It's an all-girls basketball club. My partner takes me along with him to the gym every day. So yeah, if it was my natural choice, it would always be yoga. But daily gym is a new regimen that has been added in my routine and I'm quite enjoying it. I'm not very adventurous when it comes to food. Like, I don't have like an excitable palate or whatever. There are some people I know who craves for food and like, type. My partner happens to be like that. I find it very, interesting because I don't have that. Like, my mom used to say that I was this word in Nepali called santoki. Whatever she fed me, I ate. Okay? I was not a fussy eater at all. I remember eating sag, karela, banta. These are all my favorite tarkaris too, actually. Banta, farsi, oh my god, my favorite. And when I say these are my favorite, people are like, how can these be your favorite? Like, as long as the food is healthy and clean, I can eat anything. I don't have a preference. I do love and enjoy experiencing new food, but it's not like a top of my priority. Some people will just cannot like fathom it because food is such an enriching experience for so many people. I understand that, but food it's never excited me to that level. It's just something that I need to survive. Other than that, it's okay, whatever I have. I was in Butwal and I did an episode, a segment where I explored their street food, which is quite interesting. I had their pressure cooker coffee and all the street food specialties that they have. That I do in the sense to show it to my audience. But if I'd gone there on my own, I would probably not be doing that, because really I don't enjoy it to the level of, like how people really enjoy it in social media. So as a foodie, I would say I'll give myself a 6, because I'm not that bad either. I enjoy food. It's just that it does not like instinctively come to me that I have to eat certain kind of food. So yeah, I'm a very santoki. What's that? I love making like healthy food. I make this tofu with broccoli, and it's my go-to food when I'm alone and I have to make something. That's the fastest thing that I can make. So tofu and broccoli with this soy sauce. This is a Chinese dish. So yeah, I enjoy making that. I have 2 beautiful dogs, both of them girls. I call them Achoris. Their names are Bubbles and Blossom. Blossom is the younger one, but she was born with brittle bone disease. When she was a puppy, even when she would walk, she would fracture her bones. But she got over that phase and she's a healthy puppy now, although she cannot walk properly or like a normal dog. If she could speak, I would definitely have her say things like if it's hurting her somewhere, or tell us exactly what she wants to eat, because she's a big fussy eater. So I would imagine her saying things to me, asking me for the kind of food she wants, or if it's hurting or where it's hurting, so that I could help her out, because that's been a constant struggle throughout this year. It was a very emotional journey for me, because there were times when we had to sit down with the vet and discuss if we have to put her down. I mean, she was at that stage, her body was in pain, and then I couldn't see that. But somehow, both of us, the puppy and I, and the family together, we, I think, healed each other in a way, and with God's grace, she's a healthy puppy now. Yikes. That is probably true a few years ago, but I think I've become more aware and enlightened that I don't do it anymore, because I understand that when we speak like that, when I say that I can do a certain accent, it sounds like I'm making fun of a certain ethnicity, and I've understood over the years that it's not fun. Like it's probably fun for my bubble of people, but on a larger scale, it's just making fun of an entire ethnicity, an ethnic community, a group, and I wouldn't want to do that. I've stopped doing it altogether. I feel like SHEro every day, and I think all the girls need to feel like a SHEro every day. Every day when we wake up, it's a new day, it's a new opportunity to be your best self. I know it's not possible to wake up with that mindset every day, because a lot of things are going on. No matter how much you want to be positive, sometimes you just cannot be positive. There's this term called toxic positivity, where even when you're like in a war zone, people are like, no, I'll be positive. No, I think it's okay to, unleash your emotions, whatever it is, if it's anger, sadness, whatever, but let it go, express it, and then move on from that. Every day is a beautiful opportunity to be your best self. Every day is an opportunity to be a SHEro. I think, yeah. It's very easy for us to speak here, sitting in a nice hotel in Kathmandu, all of this. But on a larger scale, when we see women throughout the country, most of the women don't even feel they're equal to their partners, or even the men in their houses. They always feel they're the like second-class citizen, and somehow some of the rules, some of the laws that we have in this country does make us feel like we're the second-class citizens, especially, when it comes to making citizenship in the name of the mother. I mean, that is a right that we're denied. So we live in that kind of a country and a society. So women today, they should feel that we're no less, and then our voice matters, and we should speak up for ourselves and support each other, support other women who are standing up for themselves, not see the other woman as a foe or a competition, but see them as a friend, and then moving together ahead. So regarding the Me Too movement, I think it's a very powerful movement where it has given voice to the voiceless, especially women. Women who've been silenced for too long in various sectors of life are coming up with their stories of abuse, and I think women should be very vocal. So many ways we idolize women being shy and, silent girls are classy girls. I think that's just a lot of BS. I think we should teach our children, especially girls, to be very bold and vocal, so that episodes of injustice or harassment or abuse happen to them, they should be able to come up front and say that this guy or this person did this and this to me, and I'm saying it out loud. As a society, we shouldn't shame them, and that's what's happening. And women are growing up, being adults, they're like voicing their opinions and sharing their horrific stories, and I would really encourage it. And if anybody of us, anybody watching has gone through any kind of abuse, like what happened to Sushmita Regni, we should all come up with our stories. And then most of the time, these perpetrators, these abusers hide behind the curtain of silence because we are already shamed, we're already silenced in that sector. They're so secure that they feel like they can do whatever to women and just get away with it. And I think movements like Me Too will hold them accountable, and then maybe slowly these incidents will stop. At the same time, I feel like we shouldn't need courage to do that. I would dare the abusers to have the kind of courage to go about and abuse women just like that. You know, speaking about your abuse should be very normal. Speaking about your truth shouldn't need courage, is what I'm trying to say. We need to change the entire perspective of the society. Sammy Adventures, it's coming. It's an 8-episode series. Pradesh number 5, 6, and 7, which is Midwest all the way to the far west. So that is the region I've covered, and I'm really excited to show that to the people. I'm working on an album as well because I've been giving singles for so long. If you see most Nepali artists do that, they come up with a single, they make a video, they show. So this time I'm working on an album, so it'll be like when I release the songs, it'll be released all together. So that'll be an experimental genre for me as well, and I want to try something new. And I'm not taking up a performances gigs right now because I'm working on the album, and if I want to come out and perform, I'm going to be performing the new songs first and the old songs later in the same set list. So yeah, working on an album right now. Shout out to WOW and the kind of work that you do. If you can give spaces for all kinds of women, it would be so nice. Women from all fields, okay? And not just glamour and media-centric, from all fields, and be the voice of women of not just Kathmandu, not just urban areas in the country, but throughout the country. There are so many women that can really easily inspire, and I would look forward to those kind of content on your magazine. And thank you for having me. Thank you for this drink. Thank you for inviting us to such a nice, beautiful place. I really enjoyed.